let me know that you can hear me. Say hi if you hop on. Say hashtag replay. My name is Nancy. I'm the owner of Nancy's Front Door Decor. I told you we was going to make a craft sign tonight for our wreath. I'm not going to use this for the wreath that I made, but I will show you how to make it. Hold on just a second. We've got some audio going on. What I did is I took this, I purchased a SVG or PNG from Etsy, and I put regular Mod Podge on it, front and back. I let it dry. I also took, this is just one of those wreath signs, or I call them a wreath sign, but it's just a wooden sign that you can buy at Dollar General. I painted it white, and I also painted a coat of Mod Podge on top of it. Okay. This is a SVG or a PNG that I bought from Etsy. Hey, Mom. Hey, Pat. And I printed it on what's called rice paper that you can buy from Amazon. I painted Mod Podge front and back, and I did the same thing with this wooden sign. I painted it white, and I also painted Mod Podge on it, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to be using this cute little iron. I bought it off of Amazon, has a little smiley face. We'll be using parchment paper. Is that backwards? Parchment paper. You don't want to use wax paper. The reason you don't want to use wax paper is when you use your iron, the wax will then loosen and it will become a mess. Okay? This is my first time of doing this type of wood sign, so this may be a tutorial of what not to do, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to somewhat center your paper. And I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you like that? Okay, and I'm not going to use Mod Podge just yet. My iron is warm. What should happen, and I'm going to use air quotes, okay? What should happen is when I take the parchment paper and I'm going to put it over my sign, like this, okay? Thanks, Mom. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so this is parchment paper. I've Mod Podged the front and back, and I Mod Podged my wooden sign that I got from Dollar General. Okay, I got this little iron. What we're going to do is we're just going to start slowly pressing. And the theory behind this is the iron should activate the Mod Podge, and it should cause no bubbling, and it should adhere like a sticker onto your wooden sign. If worse comes to worse, we'll re-Mod Podge it and we'll start all over. No big deal. I've been letting my iron sit on for just a little bit. So it is warm. And the theory behind this is it causes no bubbles. No bubbles, no bubbles, no bubbles. Now what I want to know is can you Mod Podge and decoupage onto clothes? I think I want to try that next, but we'll see. Okay, while I have a couple of my hair peeps on here, my name is Nancy from Nancy's Front Door Decor. Okay, and it's mainly crafts that I do, but I'm thinking about, and you guys can tell me in the comments, I'm thinking about merging my hair page with my craft page because I'm a licensed hairstylist, and in essence, I do hair, which is your front door, but it's your front door to your body. So I'm thinking about doing tutorials or tips and tricks with hair along with crafting. You guys can let me know if you think that's a good idea or should I keep it separate. Okay, you guys, look at this. How cool is this? How cool is this? Look at that. It totally. What do you think about that? No bubbles. Okay? No bubbles. I'm gonna go over it one more time just for good measure's sake, but that's awesome. Now I'm going to let this cool. After I do this press, I'm going to let it cool, and then I'm going to use one more coat just for good measure. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of. I'll let you fill in that blank. Okay, so here it is. Now here's another little thing that I thought to I need to mention. I printed this on inkjet, but it may bleed, so it might be better with a laser. I haven't done the investigative work on that, so I'll have to get back with you on that. But this one didn't bleed. But I put Mod Podge on the front and back of my paper and on the back of this. But how cute! Look at that. He's got his little coffee. He's got a little cappuccino. Perfect. Perfect for any little nook or any little or cranny or whatever. Okay? Okay. So we're going to do one more really quick and then I'll hop off. Here's my board number 2 and it's shiny because that's what Mod Podge does. Okay? This is the Mod Podge I used. And believe it or not, they make it bigger. Okay? And this is a little welcome that I'm going to use. I put it on rice paper, inkjet ink, full color. Put Mod Podge on the front, Mod Podge on the back. If you can hear a dog snoring, that is my wiener dog, Flash. Okay? But we're going to just let sleeping dogs lie. Thanks, Lisa. Okay. This one looks somewhat centered. Okay? Nope, it's upside down. You see how it's upside down? Whoopsie. Okay, I'll fix it. Okay. So, go to your Dollar General, get you a little wood sign. Get you, they have little tubes of this Mod Podge at Dollar Tree. And print you out one and post them in my comments. I mean, the sky is the limit on this. Now, I wouldn't say that this is, if you use this for your wreath or for your front door, I would coat it, and I would make sure that it is somewhat protected from the harsh elements. Okay, so we're doing the same technique really quick. I'm just eyeballing this. I am not a measurer. It's probably why I can't cook, but that's a side point. You can ask my son about that. The worst food critic I have ever seen. But hey, happy National Sunday. Okay, here it is. I wrapped it in parchment paper, not wax paper. Here's my little cute iron, a little happy face, and I'm just going over it, no rhyme to reason. Um, I have no idea really how long to keep this on. What you really are trying to do is you're trying to reactivate the glue to get it warmed back up to where it adheres to the surface. One thing that I did do also is I sanded down my little wooden sign a little bit first, sanded it and then wiped it off so that there wouldn't be any rough edges. This process of decoupaging is used to eliminate the bubbles. And basically all I'm doing is just going over each little letter on my sign to where it feels really warm, and then I'm moving on to the next letter. They say inkjet might bleed, but that's not, I mean, I don't think that bled. Do you guys? Can you see that? So, I don't know. To each his own on that one. But if you have a little printer, go to Amazon and get you some rice paper. Have fun with it. You can put this on a planter box. You could put this on a plant. What is that? Ceramic pot. You could put this on, you know, I'm going to try it on clothes. So we'll just try that sometime. Okay, I'm almost done. And then I will hop off of here. I didn't want to take too much of your time, but I did say that I would do and I would use this for a wreath, but I wouldn't put it in direct sunlight or in direct rain or in the harsh elements. I would put it in somewhat of a protected, or if you know it's going to rain or be bad weather, pull in your wreath. But I would use this for a wreath sign. Okay, and here is the final project. Okay, guys, what do you think? That's it. I mean, I am going to, no bubbles. It's on rice paper. I don't know if you can see, but there's no bubbles there. And I'm just going to do a quick coat of Mod Podge and then call it good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching me. This Mod Podge on top is just going to put another sealant, another coat, another just a protectant agent on it. And then that's what it looks like with, okay, there's a hair. That's what it looks like. And I haven't painted the back, but this is what the back looks like. And then we'll do our little nose. I'll be putting this in my Etsy shop. So if you need a little fall cutesy this would be cute on a tier tray. I'm just going back over it with some more Mod Podge. And I wanted to show you guys what the final result of the wreath looked like. And I wanted to show you a centerpiece that I was doing. that I'm finished with. And I have those available in my Etsy shop too. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to scoot the camera back. This is the centerpiece. And it's on a glass white chalk paint, like a cake platter. Okay, and then I'll show you what the wreath looks like. Okay, you'll have to back up the camera. Okay, and then here's what the wreath looks like. Okay, okay, everybody, here you go. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you. I'll let you know whenever I'm coming on live again, but we may have to try close. Okay, thanks for joining me.